Channel. If you're new, my name's Nicole. If you're old, welcome back. Okay, I have a tag for you. I forgot the exact title of this tag, and I have the questions, and I've had them for a few weeks. I'm gonna have to try to find who actually did this tag that I saw. I'm not quite sure. And this is not Would You Rather. I think this is like, it was like the good, the bad, the ugly, or just the worst makeup beauty tag ever, something like that. And so I'll try to find who originated it, who I saw do it. I don't know why I don't have even the title of this, but okay. Number 1 is a foundation finish you do not like. I do not like super full coverage matte. They bug the crap out of me. I don't like super full coverage. I don't need super full coverage. I like medium, and like a buildable medium. Like, usually I don't go beyond medium. So I can go light medium that's buildable to a medium, but I like medium. And I like semi-matte, demi-matte. I like illuminating a lot. I can go matte, I just don't want super full coverage matte. Okay, number 2. The worst mascara you have ever tried. Oh, worst mascara ever? Ever? I don't know about ever. Because like I actually try mascaras and then I toss them aside if I don't like them. One was the Dulce one. I got like an oopsie, like one of my first oopsies. I didn't like that. Actually, really don't like. Well, it's not the worst. It's just it makes my lashes fall, and that's Too Faced. I think the Dulce has to be one of the worst. And probably like a cheapo LA Colors or something like that, or Wet n Wild. No, Elf. Never mind, Elf has like one of the worst formulas ever for mascara. So Elf and Dulce. Okay, number 3. One thing you tried once and then threw away. I've got a few on that list. I'm sure that Elf mascara was one of them. Ulta has has good ratings. It's a demi matte foundation in a tube. What? He's meowing at me. That stuff was awful. Like, I put it on and I wore it a day. It was okay color match, whatever. I put it on and that was the one, if you accidentally touched my cheek, which is never oily, right? These borders dry sometimes. If I went like this, it would come off. All the foundation like come off. It was constantly moving. It was the worst one ever. Trust Fund Beauty lip gloss, because it smells like glue, exactly like glue. Threw that one away. After trying it one time, Real Hers liquid lipstick, which I'm thinking they might have revamped because it's a new packaging. I'm hoping they revamped the formula, which was like super glue. And was it Muse Beauty, something we got in BoxyCharm a year ago. That was really, really sticky. The only way to get it unsticky was semi-transparent like powder, and it cracked. It was bad. So those I threw. Number 4, the most boring eyeshadow palette you own. Hold on. I still own it. Technically, I got a couple. This is a Tarte. This one's new, but I still own it. Volume 3, which is uber. That's probably more boring than this one. This one's really boring. This Pure Pro times Etienne. That one's really boring to me. But yeah, those Tarte ones are probably the worst that I can think of right now. They're just They're uber boring. And they're still, I just haven't got rid of them yet, but they're really boring. As of what I'm keeping that's boring, it's pretty, but it is boring. Like the Norvina knockoff and the Soft Glam knockoff. They're pretty, but they are boring. Colors are not super exciting. Palette. Yeah. Okay. Number 5. A makeup trend you think is boring and want to go away. But boring. Neutral eye makeup. No. Just a little bit. Oh my gosh. Neutral eye, neutral lip. Boring. Okay, even my most boring neutral eye lip, which I didn't think was gonna go that neutral when I was doing it, I put a lip color like this on. Okay, it was bright. It was bold. I hate neutral. That's just boring to me. But basic step is like bronzer and contour is boring. Oh, see, the worst liquid lipstick you have tried. That would again be the real Her one, the original one. I don't know about the revamped one. I need to actually give that one a go. And then there was one from Amore, Muse, something like that that we got in BoxyCharm. What color do you think is the most boring one? If it matches my skin color, it's boring, okay? If an eyeshadow matches my skin color, it's boring, okay? It probably has a couple examples, like right here. Yeah, okay. Boring. Oh no, this might be more boring. That doesn't even match, but that boring taupe, ugh. Like, I still haven't used that. It's really close to the Hot Fudge and the mini Jawbreaker. I still haven't used it. Boring. Yeah, so like this family, that was okay. I have sufficient orange, but this one like would match my skin color perfectly. Boring. Totally boring. Must be using that color. Oh, I know who I watched this on. I watched it on 90s Love Child. She wasn't the originator of this, but 90s Love Child is where this tag came from. Okay, because I remember her answering this next question. Okay, what brand do you think is coming out with the most boring things? It was Tarte. Tarte's kind of amped up their game. Even their vegan palette had a couple pops of color in there. I mean, bright, like teal, which they are not known for. I mean, they came out with the Rainforest collection, which was boring as all get out. But they tend to stay like working in natural colors, which I get. You know, that's their roof. Whatever. And then they finally put out that blue palette, which is a smaller one, but it is blue. And I think they had another one that was pretty colorful. So they've been up in their game. Before that, they were really, really boring. Okay. But Urban Decay's gotten a lot of boring lately. Like, they used to, like, have some excitement. Even though they did start out boring. Like, people forget. Their first 3-4 palettes were boring neutrals. You know what I'm saying? They're neutral, they're boring. They're good neutrals, but they're still, you know, boring. But then they had, like, their Vices collection and, like, their Alice in Wonderland palette and a few others that were all these bright, gorgeous pops of color and just gorgeous. And then they stopped the Vice, and they had the Electric palette, which was semi-mixed reviews. Some were okay, some shades were okay, some were not. Then they had their, they need to put out another one, this Electric pigment palette, which is freaking awesome. Like, the only color I can't use is that purple. Yeah. But lately, like, even the Game of Thrones collection wasn't uber exciting. The Born to Warren palette was okay, but not like rainbow color. And even the Christine Leanne, there's so much controversy that she had like 3 pops of color in that palette, maybe 4, and it was like not good size shadows and stuff like that. So it's just like lately they haven't been uber exciting. And they have their Stay Naked foundation, but when was the last time you saw them put out a really colorful palette? So I agree with her on that. But Tarte's been boring too, you know, except this year. They've gotten better this year. Who else has been boring? Elf can be boring. They don't do anything extravagant with colors and stuff like that. So there's that. Yeah. Number 9, which step in your makeup routine is the most boring one? Putting on foundation and powder, I guess. Foundation, powder, blush, I guess. Well, not blush, I love my blush, but foundation and powder is just, concealer is a boring step for me. It's just, you know, every day. Like, every day. Like, same old, same old. I guess it's because I can change the color of my blush. I've been stuck on, like, it's my Alamar blush palette for a while, but, you know, I can change that up if I want new blushes, different blushes. I have a million blushes. If I want different highlights, I can change. I'm actually using an e.l.f. highlight now today, but, you know, I can change up my eye makeup. Yeah. All different all the time. Okay, and last but not least, number 10. If you had to choose between a good base and a bad eye look, or a good eye look and a bad base, which would you pick? This is so funny because I just answered this. Good eye look and bad base. As long as it has a really good eye look. It has to be really good. Really pretty. Really distracting because I really don't know. My base face a lot of times breaks up at the end of the day. So it's been doing better lately, but yeah, it's fun. So I don't care. So anyway, that was the questions. I forgot what this tag is called though, but it was on 90s Love Child. I think it was like the, I don't know, something makeup tag, something, not hate, I don't know. Not just another makeup tag, I guess. I don't know, something like that. So anyways, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, trolls.